how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I'm doing the update to one of my favourite project pans. It is, of course, the Panner's Pan, and this was created by the lovely, well, I assume she's lovely because how could you not be if you created this project? I've never spoken to the woman, but I'm sure she's amazing. Elizabeth, or at Cookie Pans. She doesn't seem to be active at the moment, but I will have her link below just in case she ever does become active, and you can all go and, you know, praise her for creating such a beautiful project. I have 2 rollouts, which means 2 panners coming in. Which is very excited. Can't wait. So, first one. My notes are all over the place at the moment. I'm gone very higgledy-piggledy. So, Gabriella Francis. I had in the Too Faced Peach Blur. Gabby has just recently reached 1,000 subscribers, which is phenomenal. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You deserve every single one. I'm thrilled. But this is, I don't know what this is. It's not a finishing, well, maybe it is supposed to be a finishing powder. I don't know. I've tried it in multiple different ways. I have finishing powders that I adore. Case in point, this Revolution Pro Skin Finish in Opalescent. I adore this, just absolutely love it. I have the e.l.f. Halo setting powder, love it. I have the Wet n Wild Reservoir Cabana, I think it was, that was a bronzer, love it. I don't understand. Do they understand? That's a really, I'm so sorry if you're Scottish. That was so offensive. My sincere apologies. My God, if someone did that to me with an Irish accent, like, oh, we got to Rigara, I'd be like, excuse me. Apologies to Scotland. Anywho, I had this in for 20 uses and I've hit my 20 uses on it. And it is rolling out. I persevered. I tried to make it work. I don't know what it's supposed to do. I don't know. It doesn't set my makeup. It doesn't make my makeup look nicer. It doesn't set the under eyes. So I think, the only thing is, I think this is a baked product, which means it'd be into one of those mesh pans. But I might just, oh, I could use it for cream products. Oh, that's what I might do. Okay, I'm going to scrape that out and I'm going to keep the little compact because it's very cute and I like it. It's got a little peach on the front and I love it. So, that is rolling out. So, next up is Charity's Beauty Stash. Poor Charity hasn't been well, but she's getting back on track again, and I know what it's like when you feel like you're getting behind and you kind of go, oh, do I even bother? But yes, you do. You keep going because this is just a lovely community, and it's just, everyone is just willing you on and willing you to you know, do well with everything. I don't know if those words all formed together to make a coherent sentence, but let's pretend they did. But I love Charity. She's absolutely gorgeous, and she's my own age bracket, maybe a bit younger. I just love her. I love her content. I love her energy. I love her personality. Love her. And for Charity, I had in this brow definer brush pen from Catrice. And again, I had a 20 usage goal on this, and I have met my 20 uses. Now, I do feel like it's starting to dry out. Yeah, I'm getting very little product on it now, which is a tad disappointing because it's not that old. But you know what? It's not like it was 3 or 4 years. It didn't exactly break the bank. But anyway, Charity will be rolling out as well. Please go and check these ladies out. Please go give them your support. Please, subscribe to them and let them know that you're cheering them on and rooting them on, because I know there's nothing nicer than the comments in this community. I adore them, and seeing the subscriber count go up, it means that somebody might like you kind of a little bit, which is like, oh, thanks. I don't even like me, but okay. So yeah, go check these ladies out and give them your support, because it means the world. You have no idea how much your subscription means, do you know, in this little world. Anyhow, come on, Ruth. Let's, wow. Whew, she's on a tangent. Shocker. Next up is Cana from Canas Closet. Cana's another one who, God, Cana, please come back and do your videos. We miss you so much. I know it's hard sometimes. I know that. Believe me, I know. But I'm so curious to know how you're getting on with your palettes. I need to know. For Cana, I have the Blend Bunny palette, which I won in her giveaway, and I'm doing it no pan left behind. I have the blue on today, which is called Glass Eyes. So that's this colour here, and it's just so fucking beautiful. So I now have the green, the browns, and the kind of purpley rose. So I've only 3 rows left to do. So this will be staying in. It's just so beautiful. I love it. The only thing is, I'm kind of feeling like these, yeah, stop my finger on it. These 3 rows here are very autumnal to me. And as I've said before, I am quite a seasonal makeup wearer. I'm actually patting this blue on in the mirror. So yeah, I don't know if I get use out of them next month, August, maybe September, before I start dipping into it again. And that's perfectly fine. I'm very happy with Candace staying with me. No problems at all. Yeah, I love that palette so much. It's so good. Love the blue. It's a bit of fun. I have yellow in my that's what I get now from messing. I have yellow in my Pandas eyeshadow, so I kind of do the, you know, yellowy blue. I'm very matchy people. If you don't know that about me already, I love to be matchy. In the wintertime, I usually match to my scarf. If you haven't been here in the wintertime, I love a scarf. I have a different one nearly for every video now, I think. Yeah, I definitely do. But yeah, I love to be matchy. Next up is Caroline Nicole. Oh my god! Caroline has started her own YouTube channel, and to say I am so happy and excited for her, and just please. Up to now I've only had her Instagram below. I will have her YouTube below. Please go and support her. Go and follow her, because she's just a sweetheart. I just want to squeeze her. She's just so lovely. So please go and check her out. Oh, I'm so happy that she's finally here. It's amazing what peer pressure can do. It's amazing. Valerie, if you're watching. So for her, I have the Love palette, because I love her. From Natasha Denona. I still have, what have I left to do? I have a lot of kind of, again, autumnal kind of shades. So Heart, Heartbeat, and Pure Love. So Heart, Heartbeat, and Pure Love. And then Blind and Dream. So we still have a few shades to go. But yeah, I'm so happy. Yay. So that was done in. Please go and support her. Please. Next up is Lucy. Lucy, you're next. Let's, you know, get the ball rolling now. Get you onto YouTube. We'll just peer pressure you all into it. Lucy is Lucy and Stuff over on Instagram. I will have her link below. Hopefully someday she'll grace us with her presence on YouTube, and we'll love it. So she had in, for the Drop 10 Before Summer project, she had in the e.l.f. Electric Mood palette. So this is a cream face palette. Now, I have a tiny bit of an issue with this. And what has happened is this cream highlighter is gone to absolute muck. So it had got really hard in the pan, like really hard. So I got my little spatula and I just mushed it up to try and soften it up. And it went to this horrible goopy crap that I can't even use, do you know, like, it's like icing actually. But it just doesn't, it's got loads of lumps in it, so it doesn't even go, it doesn't blend out nicely. It leaves loads of bumps and stuff. So I'm going to actually scrape that out, but I just wanted to show you. It's very peculiar. But the other 3 are working beautifully, and I'm thoroughly enjoying them. But it has made me kind of go, okay, this needs to get some focus. So far I have it in for 22 uses for Lucy, and I've used it 16 times. So that leaves me with 6 more uses. Is that right? It is. So Lucy will be staying with us. But yeah, isn't that peculiar, guys? Like, look what? Look at it. I love icing as much as the next person, but I don't like it in my makeup. I just want to say. Next up is Taru. Did I even say that right, Taru? Sorry. God, why do I even, like, anyhow. Cruelty-free panner. And I have in for the gorgeous, cool Effortlessly Beautiful Tarot is a Revolution bronzer reloaded in Holiday Romance, and I have this in for 22 uses and I've used it 12 times to date. It's gone a bit light for me. I didn't really think it through, but what I do at the moment is I use a darker kind of bronzer and then I go over the top with this, and it just gives a lovely sheen and shine, especially down here in the olive décolleté. But yeah, I have another 10 uses to go on this one for the Beautiful Tarot. So that is in for her. And next is Misty, Miss Misty. For Misty, I brought in this palette because it was her birthday in April when I rolled this in, and she was doing 30 days of purple because she loves purple. It's her favourite colour. So I said, well, now we better roll in a purple for my dear Misty. And this is the colour that I am working on here. It is the shade Libra, and I have 8 uses so far on it, and I have it in for 30 because she was doing 30 days of purple. So, you know, this will probably be until 2046, roughly, give or take. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with having Misty here all that time with me. But yeah, it's just, I love it. It's a very pretty shade, and I have this in for No Pan Left Behind, and this shade is in my Pandos eyeshadow. So this palette is getting some serious love, and I'm delighted with that because it needed more love. Next up is Mary from Patriot Makeup. Guys, if anybody knows how Mary's getting on, could they just drop a message down below and just tell me she's okay? So I'm awful worried about her. We haven't seen sight nor seen of her. No. Sight nor sound of her. We haven't heard sight nor sound of her in quite some time, and I'm concerned about her. I love her. She is such a sweetheart. She's such a kind soul, and I really hope everything's okay with her. So if any of you have been speaking to her, I don't want to know the ins and outs of it. That is her own private business, but just let me know she's okay, because I'm worried about her. But anywho, for Mary, I have in Show Your Sparkle. No, I have in glitters for her Show Your Sparkle project that she created. Wow, we got there in the end, guys. So I have these 3 glitters from Tatty Beauty, and I hope you can see. So I had them in for 5 uses per pan, and we have hit 2 pans, guys. We're up to 2 pans. I hope you can see my nails, because that is what is on them, is these glitters, and they're just feckin' divine as eyeshadow, or as nail polish. I hope you can see them. Oh, glittery goodness. Now, don't get me wrong, they're an absolute bitch to get off, but while they're on, so there are 2 different colours, but you know, you wouldn't even notice because your hands are far apart. But I just thought, how fun. So yeah, I've been panning those, and I'm delighted because I was really disappointed because I had felt that they were starting to hurt my eyes a little bit, so I was reluctant to put them on the all eyeballs. So I'm delighted I found an alternative use for them, which is yay. So Mary will be staying in because I still have one there that I need to use. Hit pan on. Next up is Evie Melissa. Please go follow Amy. She is just such an absolute sweetheart. I love her. She's just, oh, I just love her. It's as simple as that. There's just, I don't know, such a sweetness and a kindness coming from her or something. I don't know. I just really, really like her. She's lovely. And for sure, I like all these people. It's not like they're going, oh, I don't like you. I don't know why I put you. I love all these people. Amy Melissa, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. She had it in her Partners in Cream and she decluttered it. So I thought, I'm going to put it into my project for you. I shall punish myself on your behalf. This is the shade I have it on today. Look it's working for me fine. What I do with it is I put on my cream products first. So my bronzer, my highlighter, my blush, they all go on first, cream products, and then I just literally dab into this and just go to the areas that really needs coverage, really lightly. I don't wipe it on my face or, you know, put on a sponge or anything, just very gently, just pat it onto where I want it, put on my concealer and my powder, and off I go. And it seems to be working okay for me. Look, it's not a favourite, don't get me wrong, this is not a favourite by any means, but it wasn't bad enough that I wanted to declutter it for my collection, so I wanted to get some use out of it. I have used it 5 times so far, and it's in for 22 uses, so that'll be staying with us another while. Next up is Shelly, unapologetically Shelly. Another one, I just love her. I'm so happy. There's so many new patterns this year that have come along, and I'm loving finding them all. Shelly, she just cracks me up. I always have a laugh when I'm watching Shelly, always. And her knowledge of music, that woman, she knows her stuff. But yeah, I just love her. And what I've in for Shelly is What's on Deck. She has this project that she does herself, that she created herself, and it's called What's on Deck, and it's essentially products that she hasn't used yet, and she wants to, you know, get them in, get some uses and get them out, and then the next item. And she had a load of lip liners in, so I brought in a load of lip liners, like a load of lip liners. So these are the lip liners that I have in at the moment. Lots of different kind of shades and tones and stuff. So the one so far that I have, I want to use each of them 2 times. So the one that I have on today is Melt Scandal that Canas sent me, and I absolutely love it. Perfect for this time of year. It's kind of that lovely orangey red that I absolutely love at this time of year. So I've met my 2 usage goal on that, so that one is going to go out. And the other one I have used is this one that Courtney sent me, and this is from, I think the company is called 1999, I'm not sure, and I think the shade then is Voros, I'm not sure, I don't know a lot about this brand, but it's interesting. And I've used that one once, so that's kind of like a pinky red maybe. So I've used that one once, so one more use in that and that'll be rolling out, but I haven't touched the rest of these because I'm trying to really work hard on getting my lip liners that are needed to be finished this year done. So Shelly will be staying with us. And then we have my 2 roll-ins. Rolling. Showing my age. First up is Anne-Sophie from Metropolitan Creole. I love Anne-Sophie. Her makeup is just what I wouldn't give for a lesson from her, because she's just, her makeup is sublime. And her accent, because she's a French accent, and we all know I love the French. Love the French. We'll live there someday, God willing. And for Anne-Sophie, she's doing a project 10 uses. So I said, right, we'll get something that, you know, that I can use 10 times. Plus she used to work for Kiko. So I'm bringing in this that I bought in Kiko this summer in France. I mean, it all just tied together beautifully. This is the Intense Colour Long Lasting Eyeliner in 07. So this is it here. And I'll give you a local swatchy swatch of it. I just thought it was a lovely shade as well for this time of year. It's a nice bright juicy green. There it is there. So I'm bringing that in for Anne-Sophie for 10 uses. Very excited. Yay! I've been wanting to bring Anne-Sophie in for ages. It was just finding the right product at the right time and all those kind of things. So yeah. And another person I've been wanting to bring in for ages is Anne Elizabeth Murray from Toronto, Canada. Because she always says that, from a little town in Toronto, Canada. And she's the most gorgeous dog. I just want to squeeze his cheeks, he's so cute. And she has him in a backpack sometimes, and it just, my heart just goes, I see them to get there. Beautiful. But I'd always kind of been like, what can I bring for Anne Elizabeth? What can I, you know, what would suit her and me and all that kind of stuff. And recently she does Panda palette, Panda face palette, and palette roulette all in the one video. So she updates you on her Panda palette, updates you on her face palette that she's doing, and then she will roll in a selection of palettes that she wants to do, kind of no pan left behind, so that she's just rolling through her collection. And she rolled in a palette that I've been mad to use this summer, but haven't had a chance to roll it in for anything else. And that was the BH Lost in Los Angeles. I'm so excited to bring this in. I mean, and thank you. Because only for you rolling it in, I wouldn't have got to play with this palette. So really, this is, you know, you did it all for me. Thank you. This is what, look at this fun in a palette. I just can't wait to play with this. I don't know when I'm going to play with this because I have about 20 palettes on the go in projects. But I want to play with them all. I don't know if that's going to happen. We are in for a heat wave next week, guys. We're on a weather warning in Ireland for heat. I may just melt into a puddle of goo. If that happens, thank you so much for being with me through this journey until I expired into a puddle of goo. I've said this in other videos. Our houses in Ireland are built to keep the heat in because typically it is cold. Not, you know, Nordic country go cold, but you know, cold and wet and damp and miserable. I don't know how I'm going to cope. 32 degrees is today. What? No. And I know you're going, Ruth, 32. You don't understand. We are not built for it. Elena in Greece, you're hardy. We are not. We are wusses. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Although some of my, you know, neighbours and stuff will be feckin' thrilled. They'll be out there sunning themselves to the gods, and Ruth will be huddled inside with all the curtains closed and the fans on and the little air conditioning she used bought, the fridge open. Anywho, back to Anne. This is coming in for her, and I'm going to do it no pan left behind, and I can't wait to just stick my fingers into it and have loads and loads of fun. Yay. And that is it for this update. She says as if it was a really short update. When is it ever? When is it ever? Please, 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 please. Like I'm on 23 panners now that I've worked on so far. So please go down into my description box and go and support these wonderful, wonderful people, because it's such a gorgeous community. If you're out there and you're watching this and you're humming and hawing about starting a YouTube channel, do it. Just do it. Because this community is so incredibly supportive and so kind and so generous and so just, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. As I say, every time I do one of these videos. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.